probably went right through us. I cannot see a thing. Hey guys, Turbo Dotson here, coming at you guys with a brand new video. As you can see, I am on the pace lap at Talladega Speedway in my NASCAR Cup Series Chevrolet. The new damage model on iRacing got announced for the Cup Series, so I thought we would take it out on the track, get it into a little bit of trouble, rough it up a little bit, and see what we can see what's new on these cars as far as the damage model. So if you're excited about that, make sure you stay tuned and let's get into the video. Like I said, this first track we're at is Talladega. Of course, we go over 200 miles an hour in the draft, so this is the perfect place to start. I will definitely show some replays once we get into some wrecks. I'll get the car up to speed, then we'll have a little fun, maybe go backwards, maybe, we'll see. But just stay tuned for the start, and then we will watch some replays. Alright, we're coming to the green. We're going to get up to full speed here. Once we're up to full speed, I will take this thing for a wild ride. Alright, we're in the triangle going 195 miles an hour. I think I'm going to take it left, take it right, and see what kind of damage we can come up with right in front of the field. Oh, I can definitely see some damage on the hood though. We're flapping our hood. Alright, let's see. Bring it to a rest. We definitely got banged up quite a bit. Let's take a look at the replay. Alright, we're coming down, making our turn into the field. And you can definitely see our front bumpers flapping in the wind, as well as our hood just a little bit. And our spoilers flapping up in the air a little bit. And there we are sitting on pit road. So you can see definitely the crinkle on the hood, on the front bumper, definitely looks a little different. Let's take it to a different track and see what else we can do with it. So as you guys may be able to tell, we are now at Charlotte Motor Speedway. We will give this thing a whirl, going the normal direction, see what kind of carnage we can create. And then I think we'll throw it in reverse, go backwards, and get really crazy. So stay tuned for that. Let's do this thing. Alright, green flag. Let's get this thing up to speed, then we'll spin in front of the entire field, see what kind of carnage we can create. Alright, we're spinning out, Let's see if we can go up on the track and get some... Oh, head on. Oh, we're collecting some guys. We're skipping around here. Took somebody's hood off. Alright, let's watch that replay. Alright, here's where we spin out. Hitting that blue line. Let's see what kind of carnage we can create here. Definitely head-on collision. Same thing with the front bumper. Bouncing around a little bit. Very similar to the first caution. Now let's go backwards and see what kind of chaos can ensue. And once we go backwards here, I think we'll throw it back at Talladega, go backwards there, because I know we should definitely get some airtime, get some craziness going for sure if we're going backwards at Talladega at 190 miles an hour. So let's try this going backwards, and then we will give that a shot. We're getting up to speed here, going the wrong way. That's all right. We're going to go head on into the field. Let's see what we can do here. Boom! Oh boy! That is definitely going to cause some real carnage. I might have seen a car flying once or twice. They're definitely piling up in front of us. Let's drive up if we can and see. Oh, this is definitely a big one. Oh, geez. I think this collected like half the field. Wow, that's crazy. They're all stuck. They couldn't go any further. All right, let's watch the replay. All right, we're getting up to speed here. Coming head on to the field. Let's check out the damage, see what we do. Oh geez, yeah, we definitely went airborne, and our front hood is definitely smashed in. Might want to try that from a different angle so we can get an overview of the entire field, because I'm sure some other cars went flying, so let's try that. So now I have it on blimp point of view, so that way we can get a good overhead shot of the field. But here we go. Hold on to your seats, boys. Oh yeah, we definitely got the hardest hit, and it looks like they just piled up in turn 3. No one else really went airborne. I am really shocked by that. All right, let's throw it at Talladega, because I'm sure we're gonna get some people going airborne with us when we go backwards there. So I'll give it 1 sec. As you can see, we are back at Talladega. Once we get up to speed, full throttle, I will turn this baby around and go backwards straight into the field, and hopefully we'll get some flippage, if that's a word. and hopefully we can see some damage on the roof if there's any new changes or anything like that. So let's get into it. So I just turned this thing around. The field is going the other way, full throttle. Let's see how much speed we can get up to and then go straight into them. So hold on tight, boys. Here we go. And I should say, hold on tight, boys and girls. Here we go, here we go. Oh! They probably went right through us. I cannot see a thing. You probably hear my wheel vibrating. I can't see. I feel like we went in the air. Hopefully I didn't break my game. Let's watch the replay. All right, here we go. Full throttle. Oh, we literally got stuck in a car. That would explain the noises. We never went anywhere. Look at all the rubber, sheet metal, whatever that is. It went everywhere. Oh my goodness. That was not the reaction I was expecting. Let's try that again. The last thing I expected from that last wreck was to literally be stuck inside somebody's car. That is something new I've never seen before, and I don't think that was part of the damage model update, but hey, you learn something new every day. Now this time, I'm going to make sure we run into them on the back stretch instead of a turn, see if that makes any difference, see if we can get flippage, see if we can get our car rolling on the ground or somebody else's so we can see some new damage models, see if it changes anything. So hold on tight and we'll get going. Alright, we're coming up on the field. Hopefully we can get them in the back stretch. Doesn't look like it, but let's see what happens. Oh, we definitely got some air time right there. Let's see. Ooh, we're still rolling. I think we're on our fours. Alright, now let's check the damage model after that one. Now it should be a very good indicator of what this damage model can do. Alright, let's see what kind of carnage we get. Definitely get hit. Oh, we got hit on our roof almost. It looked like we definitely got hit in the rear. Can't see our car. Let's change our point of view here. Definitely got some good hits though. Alright, so this time we're running TV2. Hopefully we can see our cars. We're rolling down the hill, see what kind of damage we got. We definitely got a loose left front tire, it looks like, just hanging on barely. So our rear quarter panel seems to, let me pause it here, seems to be hanging just a little bit off, kind of flimsy, and our rear deck lid is either off completely or just barely hanging on, and we've completely lost our front clip. Let's see if I can get us a little closer and we can get a closer look once I zoom in here. Alright, so we're zooming in here. If you can tell on the screen, my front bumper is about 10-15 feet away from the car. My rear deck lid with my spoiler is farther off on the track at the bottom of the turn behind the blue car. But again, as you can see, we lost our front clip. Our left front tire is barely hanging on. Let's get an even closer look. Alright, so here's the rear view. We definitely lost our rear deck lid, and our sheet metal on the left rear is definitely crumpled up and barely hanging on. As you can see on the left side, it's hanging on the right side, it's completely come loose. Let's go look at the right side of the car and then try and maybe give this one other try. Alright guys, so as you can see, we're looking at the right side. One thing I will definitely point out here is the sheet metal along the side of the car. It definitely looks a little crumpled instead of just crashed. I've never noticed that before, so I think that's a new feature that looks pretty sweet. Especially if you look at our right rear quarter panel, that's been in pretty bad shape. And there's scratches along the roof here. I'll try and get a closer view here in a second, but you can definitely tell there's some new updates to this model. You can definitely see some new changes. There's also a few scratches along the top of the left rear tire that I think are new, that I haven't seen before, but let's see if we can get a closer look to the hood, see if we notice anything different. So here's a close-up view of the roof of the car. As you can definitely see on the front of it, there's some scratches for sure. Along the top window there, actually, you can see there's scratches where my turbo name is that I've never recognized before. And if you look closely in the very back where my YouTube URL is, there's little crumples in the back. You can see just barely, just faintly, that I've not noticed before. So definitely some cool updates on this car. And one other thing I'll quickly mention, maybe it's been there before and I just haven't noticed, but the parts laying across the track, I don't really remember those being there before. Maybe they have been. If they have, let me know in the comments. But seeing them all scattered around the racetrack like that is pretty cool. Again, man, my car looks rough. Now let's send it back out and we will try and hit them on the back stretch, see if we can get any kind of crazier carnage going, and let's jump into it. All right, we're going backwards. This time I'm going to do whatever I have to it takes to hit them on the backstretch so we can hit them on a straightaway and see what happens. Here we go, boys. Hold on tight. I'm going to turn it so they can't miss me. Oh, we are definitely airborne. I wonder how many people we took out. Looks like a good number already. Let's take a look. Here's our first view in slow motion. Bam, we got a head on with that 15. Sent him straight into the wall. A lot of the same kind of carnage that we had in the last wreck. Alright, there we go. Nice and settled down. Yeah, the car looks very similar to our last wreck. Let's see one more view of that. Alright, here we are from the blimp view, taking that left-hand turn. Bam! Definitely got that 15. Gave him a hard hit. 3 goes for a tumble a little bit. And looks like, 6 got slammed in the back, lost his hood. But yeah, like I said, the damage model looks fairly similar. 15 up there in the corner is stuck on the wall. That's pretty awesome. Alright, well, that was a lot of fun. Alright, we'll watch this outro with the 3-car point of view. If you guys enjoyed that video, make sure you smack that like button. Subscribe if you haven't. Again, follow me on Twitch if you would like to watch me race live on our iRacing without taking everybody out like this. I hope you guys enjoyed the video and I hope you have an awesome rest of your day. And I hope you have a good one. Peace.